Hello everyone, my name is the Synonym. How are you doing today? And today I'm continuing the Let's Play of Cinderella Phenomenon. Part 9, baby. But now I found out the entire story. Maybe it will answer some of the questions I have. But why? What's the deal with airplane food? Why are they keeping things about me a secret to begin with? Oh no, it's probably not very good. Okay. Deloa gathers everyone in the tavern to discuss the kidnappings. I decide to sit in between Waltz and Karma. Yeah. So, we have a story to tell. Story time, huh? I don't suppose this would be a romance game, would it? Ooh. How can you stand and make comments like that constantly? No, yeah. Okay. How can you stand to live a lie? Ooh, face off. The two glare at each other across the table, but Dolores silences them. Hush, you ignorant brats. Dolores starts with the story about the Great War, and one that I have already heard so many times I can recite it myself. Ooh, what does any of this have to do with me? Because of the fairy tales. Witches like myself were punished for simply existing. Oh no, that has never happened before in history. Our leader, the Tenenbaum Bearer, was a kind witch that was overtaken by the grief that our people suffered. She was driven so far into madness, that she created the fairy tale curse to punish humans and make them suffer as the witches had. And when that wasn't enough, she committed the ultimate taboo. Yeah, it's a taboo. She killed a human. Right, she can kill anything else, but humans, ugh. I tried to stop her, but by the time I thought to act, it was too late. So wait, you were there in the room, you could have stopped her, or you could have killed her yourself, and this whole situation would have never happened to begin with. Oh my. Knowing that Delore and Buffet were involved in the Great War makes it seem more real. But wasn't the Tenenbaum Bearer killed? And how can the fairy tale curse continue to spread like a disease if she is dead? I believe that the Tenenbaum Bearer sacrificed the last bit of her life to continue powering the Tenenbaum, all to ensure that the remaining witches could continue spreading the fairy tale curse. Oh yay, great. Is none of this ringing a bell for you? What are you talking about? She really did erase your memories. Who did, Delore? Did she erase my memories? Erase? Uh-oh. The witch who died, the Tenenbaum Bearer, was your mother, Princess Lucette. What? Well, I guess that makes sense, but shit. What? For some reason, I turned to look at Koma, who is one of the only people who doesn't look away from me. Oh, they're all looking away from me. Oh no. I grew up outside of this kingdom, but even I knew of the terrible witch, Hildra. Do you expect me to believe any of this? Well, I kinda had to, yeah. She wasn't a witch. I would remember that. Well, you would if you had memories of the war, but in the years before that. That's bad. So my memories, half my life was gone, I guess? Eesh. Under Hildlach rule, the palace was a dark place. The king didn't have any real power until Hildlach was defeated. That goes for the rest of us too. We were slaves to Hildlach. Deloa's eyes flicker to Waltz. Say la vie. Waltz knows because he is also a witch. Oh, I would have. Well, isn't it like, I don't know, what's the other word? Wizard. Isn't he supposed to be a wizard? He experienced Hildrich command over the witches firsthand as well. What? So, Waltz is a witch. Waltz, witch, willfully, wondrously. Oh, I'm bad. Sorry for keeping it a secret, princess. It's not as if I can use much magic anymore anyway. Not when I'm cursed. So wait, witches can be cursed too. Let's all curse the lower, everybody. Come on, we can all do it together. I'm sure there must be enough magic in this room. This is just another secret of many. It seems everyone is hiding something. Oh my. Oh my. Everyone was freed after rain. Witches, fairies, and humans alike. The king was also able to marry Ophelia, the woman he always truly loved. So why did he marry my mother if he truly loved this other woman? He's a king, he can do whatever he wants. So it has always been Ophelia that he truly loved. Was that the reason I never felt any love from him? Because I was my mother's daughter? But you were also your father's daughter, so you should have, whatever. He gave up on me. No, dear, I don't think he gave up on me. That's kind of true. My voice is too loud in the reception area. I feel a crack beneath the pressure. And suddenly, I want to cry. But mother told me so many times not to cry. The king gave up on me. But mother didn't. Mother would tell me this was all a lie. She would tell me not to trust anyone. Never trust anyone except for me. They must be lying. I turned to coma. For some reason, I trust her more than I trust Laura or Parfait. C'est la vie. I was told the story of Hildred and her daughter, Lucette. They said you were the picture of elegance, but that you shared your mother's icy nature. Oh no. So it's genetic, eh? Oh no, iciness in my blood. There's ice in my veins. It's not my fault. It came from my mother. But I don't think that's true at all. If Hildred was ice, then you most certainly are warm fire. Oh, stop flirting with me, Karma. If my mother was a witch, then what does that make me? Also a witch. Duh. Duh. Whether or not you were ever taught to use magic, on your upcoming birthday, you will become the Tenebrum bearer. Can't you appoint someone else? Come on. This is crazy. Delor, even you should be the Tenebrum bearer. I hate you enough, and if I had to kill you in a sequel to that fairy tale curse book, then I would not mind at all. Do you realize how ridiculous this all sounds? Me, a witch. The king never said anything. And now I cannot even ask him if this is the truth because I'm cursed by you, you fuck. Why would you even curse me? We didn't want the repeat of the tragedy, Lucette. I sat on your shelves for almost a year. I thought I had you for like years and years. Okay. There was ice in your heart, and if you had inherited the Tenebrum in that state, who knows what would have happened. Then you could have just told me this shit instead of cursing me. The lower parfait looks at each other before dropping their gazes to the ground. If we had told you before, would you? She's running. She knows that she fucked up. Would you have even bothered to listen? The king must have tried to do the same thing, and look how that turned out. You shut out everyone who ever tried to tell you about his true nature. That's probably true. Yeah, that's probably true. Even now, I'm having trouble believing that they are telling me the truth. The whole world feels as if it is collapsing around me. I need to escape. I need to go out and be somewhere else, but why are the witches looking for me? Well, you're the Tenebrum bearer. You're powerful. If they get on your good side, nudge, nudge. The lobbyists, they lobby. Then, you can be a great asset for them. You are the heir to the Tenebrum. No doubt, the evil witches want you on their side, so they can continue wreaking havoc in NGL with the fairy tale curse. Okay, but I guess, although my curse, the Cinderella curse, I guess if I became the ultimate powerful badass as this nobody, then, they will still remember me. I won't be the princess, but I will consider me a badass. So yeah, okay, I can do that. The men that were looking for Lucette were not witches, though. They were knights. Perhaps the witches and the knights are working together. This must be part of a conspiracy of Alcaster's scheme to steal the throne. Sorry. What are you talking about? The reason why Garland and I left the Order of Caldura was because the king did not believe us about Alcaster's coup. How would he know of the princess's identity, though? Princess? Yeah, okay. Anyone who isn't a witch, a fairy, or isn't cursed shouldn't be able to remember her. But now we know that there's not just witches looking for the princess, but the knights of the Order of Caldura as well. Like, it's just kind of a bunch of gibberish words. They definitely have a description of her from someone. It's probably from Rod. I don't fucking trust that guy. So I hate. He said he never loved me. Lucette. Karma reaches out a hand to touch my shoulder, and I flinch back before standing up. I cannot speak of this now. I want to be alone. Alone! Let her go. She'll need a lot of time to think after this fucking atom bomb that we dropped on her. If she was a legal drinking age, she would have a gallon of mead right now. I leave everyone sitting at the table as I try to process the whirling thoughts in my mind. Hildrach, my mother, the only person I ever thought loved me, was the Tenenbaum Emperor. Shyamalan plot twist. A witch. The first witch to kill a human. Ooh my, will you be the second? The witch that started the fairy tale curse. All this time, I thought Mother was the only one who cared, but what if she never did? What if she just used me as a pawn in her scheme? I stay in my room for a long time, trying to process everything I have been told. Hi, Karma. How you doing? You guys, you're kind of invading my personal space. Days go by before I decide to leave the tavern again to watch Karma practice with the knights. These last few days, I felt hollow. Maybe seeing the normal practices will help me feel better. Maybe it'll make things feel like nothing has changed. When I arrive at the forest, however, only Karma is standing in the clearing. He's staring through the trees as if he sees something there, but his expression is solemn, almost sad. Eventually, he sighs, shaking his head before turning in my direction. Lucette, I prepare myself for a response, but find that no words come to mind. I have not spoken to Karma since the talk about Mother and the witches, and any of the ease I felt with him before has slipped away. Still, I came here on my own, and I cannot just stand here being mute. I say the first thing that comes to mind. Nice eyes! Where Jurin and Garland? I'll only train with Garland. Jurin is on patrol duty tonight. He'll be here later. I just came early. It seems you did too. Lucette, are you okay? I'm sorry I haven't been by to see you. It's not as if you owe that to me or anything. I don't owe it to you, but I truly wanted to. I've just been busy these last few days, scouting the town for information, beating up common pedestrians for morsels. Yeah, morsels of information about whoever the fuck, whatever the fuck we're doing. As much as I want you to come with me, why would you have ever wanted to pair up with me with someone like me anyway? Why, Princess? That's because you're. I am bitter and I'm cold, and even though I want to change, all I can think about is myself. But now, I want to change because I do not want to be the same as my mother. Isn't that selfish? Maybe so, maybe, but I believe you are being selfish for the right reasons. An entirely selfless person cannot survive in this world. Before we can make others happy, we have to be happy ourselves. Yeah, I agree. Happy ourselves? Yes, an angry person who holds resentment towards everyone and admires whatever good deeds they seek to do. That is why I cannot complete my good deeds. Well, you got one done! Recognizing the need for change is always a good thing, Lucette. Regardless of the motivation, you are trying to become a better person. That is what matters. Woo. Come on, take a step back, man. He takes a step toward me and then puts his hand on my shoulders and leans down until I can look right into his eyes. Coma's serious expression startles me as much as his touch. It is never too late for anyone to change. You taught me that. I didn't teach you shit. What? How could I have taught Coma anything? Thank you, Lucette. Do you mind if I tell you a story, Lucette? He's standing too close. Okay, I guess I won't move. With his face so close, all I can do is stare right into his eyes. His hands tighten on my shoulders, and for a few moments I feel a slight panic rising in my chest. Like, no, bad thoughts, back over. Coma? Next time I do that, Lucette, feel free to push me away. What? It's better that way. What? Don't say that, man. What does it mean? You never answered. Will you listen to my story? Alright. Once upon a time in a land far, far away, there lived a crown prince from a kingdom called Bugantia. Bugantia is one of the neighboring kingdoms, so this isn't make-believe. Okay, his name was Claude, Idric, Rinaldi, Rathius, Almonte. But because the name was such a mouthful, he settled for an acronym as a nickname, at least around the palace, where it was acceptable. So, let's see. K-A... Oh, it's Coma! Oh my, mystery solved. Really, you didn't notice it the first second he said it? Whatever. Prince Claude. His name is Claude. Was a man who flaunted his beauty and talents to all that he met. He often used his title to get what he wanted. Well, worse than anyone else with, high class. Prince Claude was a selfish man who felt he was entitled to everything that he had. He was vain and often left his castle unattended so that he could avoid his responsibilities. Good. Great role model. Then one day he chanced upon a beautiful maiden in the town square. He led her around the whole day, being as charming as he possibly could. And then, at the end of the day, he asked a woman to be his lover. Oh no. There was, I think I see where this is going. I think she was a witch, and she probably cursed you because you're an asshole, probably. She agreed, but their time together did not last long. It never does. Only weeks later, Prince Claude threw her away as one throws away an object and broke the woman's heart. Well, you didn't even last a month. Not even a month. Wow, you're terrible. You deserve to get cursed, Claude. And she cursed him. Yeah, that's the way I like it. I'm shocked by this. Huh? Wow, that had a plot twist. That beautiful maiden was a witch, but Prince Claude found out too late. The witch said she would make his beauty, his vanity, a curse. To make even beauty a curse. Ashamed of being cursed, Prince Claude donned a disguise and left his kingdom behind. He has been gone for nearly a year now, and most probably assume he is dead. But in truth, the prince had come to NGL, seeking a way to break his own curse. He had heard of a young lady named Lucette, who on her 18th birthday could dispel any curse. Really? Okay. So that means she could just dispel her own curse. She just has to wait, and then she's free. Oh god. That means something, though. That means that fucking Karma Claude Eister, was using me. Oh my god, he was using me. Because, if he got on my good side, of course I would dispel of his curse. Oh my god, he fucking... Yeah, I'm surprised too. He's a fucking lunatic. Karma? It looks so sad. I don't know... He used you, Lucette. He used you. He hunted you down Oh my. Okay. Claude. I don't like Claude. Claude is gross. What? Claude turns a startling red. Ooh my. As he stares at me for a few moments, he does not speak. Then he bursts out laughing. I stare at him in shock, not understanding his reaction. I feel myself blush. Isn't that your real name? No, darling, it is. But hearing you say my name, well, it sounds so much softer out of your lips. I rather like it. My cheeks are warm again. How is it that he's always able to make me feel this way? I will call you by that name if it makes you happy. Well, let's make it a secret between the two of us. I'm still Miss Karma here. No, I'm gonna call you Karma. I fucking hate Claude. Claude's not a good name. Besides, I'd rather you kept that name for my ears only. It makes me feel more special that way. More special. Like, oh god. At that moment, Garland shows up for practice. Oh, thank god. Oh god. Oh, and Claude, Karma, politely excuses himself. I watched the two of them trade blows. Yeah. Manly men. Claude, Karma favors his other hand, but his blows still come quickly, even with his injury. The more Karma tells me, the more I realize that he's like me, a noble cursed for being selfish. But how do I help break his curse? Why can't he tell me? Oh, he has to kiss the girl. That's what he has to do. As practice is drawn to a close, Karma asks Garland the usual question. But no, in reality, I'm sure it's more like he has to find someone who can love him, even if he is ugly. Oh, at the end of this curse, he's gonna like turn into a Shrek ogre type character. That's what I think is gonna happen. He's gonna like, oh, you love me? Well, take a look at this. Ah! And that he'd be Grossman. He'd be Mr. Grossman, and no one can love Mr. Grossman. Have you confessed to Julian yet? Garland only shakes his head in reply. The two men sheathe their swords. Garland looks almost sad as he turns to make his way back to the tavern. He likes her, and yet he won't say anything. Why is that frustrating me so much? Oh, it's because you're hiding something from yourself, Lucette. Garland. Yes, princess. You have to tell Julian. Come on, you have to tell Julian. Alright, fine, tell Julian. Claude, Karma told me before that confessing is hard. But what Garland is going through looks even harder. Princess, you know I'm incapable. No, you think you're incapable. But if you never say anything to her, you'll never know. If I say something wrong, I risk losing everything that I already have with her. I get it, man. I get it. But all you have to do is go to her house at midnight with a giant, boombox thing with a cassette of her favorite song, blow it through the windows, and then say, I love you! And then if she shuts the door behind her, never to see you again, at least you'll know your answer. That's how you get lady friends. According to the Synonym dictionary, if you say nothing, you risk losing what you could have with her. Lucette is right. Ooh, look, I got a, yay, I did it. Lucette is right. Maybe you should really tell her, Garland. But before, Karma was adamant that Garland shouldn't confess to Julian. What changed? Have I messed this up? Let's try looking at this through another perspective. Imagine that Julian is Lucette. Oh, come on, you. How do you think she would like to be confessed to? I frown at the two men, arms crossed, like, why do I have to be the beautiful lady? Excuse me? Well, you and Julian are very similar. You both are very straightforward. No, I go round and round and round and round and roundabout. Confess to the princess. My eyes move to Karma, but only fleetingly. before they are once again ungarland. You just need to do something simple. Don't overcomplicate it. You will destroy yourself. Something that would not rub her the wrong way. A maiden's heart is ever fragile, and each woman is different. Karma is wearing a amused smile on his face. But he's looking at me, not Garland. I feel my face flush and have to look away. Lucette, you're tomato red again? That's adorable. I hate you. I cross my arms over my rapidly beating heart and force a scowl on my face. No, I was just thinking about what Garland could do. Something simple, like when Karma kissed my hand, Garland kissing Julian's hand is probably not a good idea. No, she would probably slice off his fingers. That'd be awesome. Maybe he could do what Karma and I did that one day in town. He can buy her some food, because women love food, and then they can just eat and eat and eat until she passes out. And then, I don't know, they can just talk afterwards. Garland, have you ever just asked Julian out for food? Not alone. Julian is practical, and she always eats at the tavern. She's almost always on duty anyways. I'll take a patrol shift 2 nights from now on, and tomorrow you can ask him out for a meal. We can make your invite a grand affair. We can drape banners on the walls, or I could give you a rose. Those are kind of 2 extremes. Like, roses are fine. Banners on the wall saying, I love you, go out with me, is kind of desperate. Like, she would kill you. She would kill you. That sounds like a terrible idea. Yes, I agree. I'm offended. I feel like if I did something like that for Julian, she would get embarrassed and punch me. Yeah, I agree. Sounds like another lady I know. She grins at me, but I just roll my eyes. Go on, just ask her normally, like. And then when you're out and alone together, you can confess. And we'll make sure you have the time to do it. Although with 2 of our guards gone, that'll be the perfect time for an ambush by the evil witches. So maybe you guys shouldn't do that. Maybe my own safety, should outweigh your guys' romantic attraction. Maybe. But no, it won't. It won't. I'll purposely come late to practice tomorrow night so you can ask her out for the date. How does that sound? You 2 really think I can do this? No, you're gonna fail. You just have to ask the question. Whatever follows will at least be an answer. Tomorrow night, then. Yeah. You're a man. Yeah. Good man. I'm sure it will go swimmingly. Or I could drown. You won't drown, Garland. You just get eaten by giant alligators. Garland excuses himself with a nervous smile before Claude, Karma, turns to me expectantly with a mischievous grin. Now, Lucette, we will come here tomorrow early and spy on them. We need to scope out a good spot. Oh, we're gonna spy on them? Oh, that's gonna be great. Yeah, totally. Spy on them? Isn't that, morally incomprehensible? Of course, we need to make sure that our efforts pay off. We shouldn't, although I kind of want to now. I want to spy on them, yeah. You don't want to see how it all plays out. Well, I mean, they'll probably tell us, or we can deduce it pretty easily after they come back. If they're not talking with each other and they're like, with each other, then, with all my other interactions with anyone else. But if they're like that with each other, then they will obviously have not been successful, and they would break apart, and they would never speak to each other again. But if they're all lovey-dovey when they come back, then that's all for the best. For some reason, I am imagining myself in Julian's position. It feels too personal. Yeah, it's way too personal. Karma's likeliness suddenly springs to mind, and I feel my face grow hard again. Who said you've been oddly out of it today? Karma reaches out a hand towards me, then abruptly pulls it away. I stare as he smiles at me, almost sheepishly. Oh, excuse me. The conversation between us dies, and we return to the merchant. Days pass, months pass, weeks pass, and though I do not spy on the conversation between Julian and Garland, I notice that Garland has been smiling from ear to ear. Like, that'd be so weird, like, oh god. He's smiling from ear to ear during his practice with Claude. Recently, I can only assume that his confession went well. Karma took the patrol shift tonight, and so now as I lie in bed, I am restless. Every time I watch Karma practice with Julian and Garland, I'm reminded of the palace. Fritz, he's the backstabber. I wonder how Fritz is doing. Is he still practicing with the other knights? But not Starkin, as I recall the kidnappings. Karma had to save me every single time. He got injured saving me. Then maybe you should, ask him to teach you something. Or at least give you, like, a sword. Or something. A piece of bread. Sword bread. Bread sword. Whatever. I'm kind of hungry. The night air is cold. And no one stops me from standing just outside of the merchant. I cannot just sit back and do nothing anymore. I'm trying. Oh, wait, no, I can't do that. I have to act. I'm an actor. I do not want Carmen to get hurt because of me again. He can get hurt because of someone else. I don't give a shit. Eventually, I see Karma approach. He looks tired and is moving more slowly than usual. But when he sees me, his lips crook into a smile. Lucette, what are you doing out here tonight, love? Love? Instead of darling. That's new. Hello, Claude. Hi, I gotcha, you fucker, I gotcha. His face is dark red again. If you're using my real name, I suppose you've come to ask for something serious. How can you know that? Oh, he's not a dummy. I do need to ask something of you. Well, if you need a shoulder to cry on, I'm right here, love. What? Oh, is this not about, never mind. I'm asking if you will be my instructor, ignoring what you just, referred to. For some reason, I seem to have caught Claude off guard. He stares at me for a few moments. What? I want to learn how to use the sword, and I want you to be my instructor. Claude's expression becomes uncharacteristically serious. I'm serious. I'd rather you didn't learn how to use the sword. I do not want you to have to keep protecting me. I do not mind protecting you. I do. I sigh. Princesses shouldn't be using swords. Oh, how conservative of you. How much of a traditionalist are you? I want to be able to stand on my own 2 feet. You are. I don't want you to get hurt again when I could do something about it. Teach me, please. Claude. She knows how to get you. She knows how to press your buttons now. That's why you don't ever tell anyone your secrets. Because then they have control over you. Once again, he flushes. It seems to be an instant reaction, and it is both amusing and endearing. It will not be easy. I was not expecting it to be. He stares at me for a long time before finally letting out a heavy sigh. Oh, okay. Fine. I'll train him. Oh, okay. Well, okay. Good. That's what I wanted. Thank you. You won't learn in a day, but I can teach you the essentials. You can use one of the knight's training swords. Thank you. Aw. Music to my ears. Meet me in the clearing in 10 minutes. 10 minutes? What? I want to go to bed. You said you wanted to train, so we will. Don't expect me to go easy on you. But aren't you tired? He looked exhausted when he came in, and now he wants to train? Already trying to get out of training? Yes, yeah, I am. I don't want to do it right now. I have stuff I want to do, like, I have to. Okay, no, never mind. I don't want to use Mr. Broom. I'm not. Claude shakes his head, but he's smiling. I'll see you there in a few minutes. Love? He got the last laugh on that one. Moonlight spills through the leaves, illuminating the forest with gentle light. I have so many questions. Will Lucette be able to resist the temptation to be evil? Or will she learn how to use a sword, become a badass, and defeat evil in all its forms, including the evil karma and the lower and rod? There's so many bad characters in this, my god. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. This has been the Synonym, and I'll see you in the next episode.